Welcome everybody to my latest video. Well, for this video I thought I would show you guys my latest acquisition. So here in the secondary game room we have my Hoop It Up, Crisis Zone, Terminator 2, and a skee ball. Well, now we're gonna have Star Wars Trilogy Arcade. So let me go ahead and give you guys some viewing on this. It's in pretty good condition. I'm very pleased with this. Not really too much damage. This game runs off the Sega Model 3 hardware. And for the most part, the side art is in pretty good condition. There are some defects, at least on the side art. Let me show you. There we go. There's some damage there. Nothing too big. I have no plans to replace the side art. I'm not that hardcore of a collector, because just like Terminator there, any damage you really can't see, because the cabinets are side by side. It is kind of dirty. Nothing some scrubbing can't clean up. There's some more damage right there. But I thought I'd show you guys this. Very good cabinet. It's clean on the inside. There are some issues, as you can see. This doesn't look to be the original, this plastic covering. So I'm not sure if the original broke or what, but I'm probably gonna put some art here. Probably just download a picture off the internet. I'm not sure. And we got some broken instructions along with the plate. I might just take the whole plate off. If I can find a copy of the instructions, I might as well put those there. If not, maybe I'll put some other art. So there we go. Let me go ahead and turn this on. It's in excellent working condition. This one I got at a storage auction. And if you don't know what one of those is, well, that's some bad grammar right there. But anyways, you know when people have storage units, they put all their crap in it. And if they don't pay their bill after so many months, the storage facility takes possession of the contents on the inside, and what they do is they hold an auction. And people come in, there's a group of people, the doors open, they can look inside the unit, but they cannot go inside the unit, they cannot touch anything. So this was actually inside the unit, and here's the story, is I didn't even know that this cabinet was Star Wars Trilogy. Basically, me and a family member, we just decided to go to one of these places. Just, you never know, bid on a unit, might find some tools, turn around, make a quick buck. But inside the unit, you know, look, there was some furniture, some other crap, and I saw this big giant thing right here, but it was covered. It had some tarp on it, and all I could see was this little corner right down here. So I actually had some binoculars, and I was looking so I could get a much better view, and I could see there was T-molding, and there's the little adjuster stands. Basically, I knew it was a cabinet. I was 99% sure it was a cabinet, but I didn't know which one. So took a chance on it, actually won the unit, went inside, you know, after paying and all that, uncovered everything, and I see that Star Wars Trilogy. I'm thinking, that's awesome. This is a game I would love to have. So then, you know, I'm taking off the tarp and everything, and right about here, there's a piece of paper that says, non-working condition, computer board broken. Or maybe it said PCB board or something like that. Basically it said it was broken. So I thought, oh well, you know, if it's broken, it's no good, the cabinet, what I paid for the unit, very, very small amount. And I thought, you know what, just selling this cabinet alone, I can make a profit. But I got it back home, and I'm thinking, you know what, I'm going to plug it in, obviously, make sure, and see what's going on here. Long story short, the thing does work. It's in perfect working condition. What had happened is the previous owner had the unit set in the service settings. And what happened is, let me see if I can show you. In order to get out of the service settings, if you see those two small buttons on the right hand side, one says service, one says test. Well, what happened is, in order to get out of the particular window he was in, you had to press both those buttons at the same time. The top button worked, the bottom button didn't. The button was snapped in, the button was actually there, but when I took it apart, the button was actually snapped in half. So they didn't know what they were doing, they had no experience, so they just assumed that it was broken. Well, did some fixing, got everything working. You see the button's not there, the lower one, the test one. Basically all I did is I got the wires, you push the wires together, you remove the protective coating, push the wires together, and it functions as that button. Well, nothing happened. So what I did was I traced the wiring all the way back to the board, which is over in here. And let me see if I can point it out. It's this purple wire right here. That's the test button, and this was snapped in half. So not only was the button inside of there broken, but the wire was snapped in half. So all I did is I spliced the wire back together, did a little MacGyvering, and the button works. Got out of the calibration test setting that I was in, and I have a fully working game. So let me go ahead and turn this on, give you guys a look. And there you guys are. You can see that it's working perfectly. So the previous owner obviously had no experience, or he didn't want to pay to have an arcade tech come out, because just to get an arcade tech out will cost you, about $100, maybe a little less. So here's some advice. If you have arcade cabinets, learn as much as possible. The only thing that was wrong with this was a cut wire and a broken button. And here we go. I got a great working cabinet. So let me go ahead and maybe get some gameplay. I said on free play. Looking through the camera, the window on my camera, so my gameplay really sucks. But there you go. Okay, screw it. Can't focus, but there you go. You can see it's working. Now I plan to clean this thing up, put some new T-molding, clean up the sides, remove this sticker right here. I would try and remove this sticker, but I'm afraid I might damage the decal. But I'll put a video up later of once I'm done polishing this thing up. But there you go. Another acquisition. Great cabinet. This will probably go... This might actually go in the primary game room. I might move one of my racers out here. But there you go. So, until next time.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.